Hello everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Monkey Baby channel. Before I begin, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I will not be responsible for any gains or losses on your investments. Also, I am not being paid to make this video. I'm making this video because I believe in the project. Today, I will make a basic mathematical analysis of the impact of RUSD on Reflecto token. I don't think many people realize how RUSD will increase Reflecto's price. At the end of this video, you will learn that if you are a Reflecto holder, this year could be full of incredible returns. If you want more information about RUSD, please check out my video on the description below. As we know, RUSD will help Reflecto in 4 different ways, but today I will only focus on the 0.25% fee on each RUSD transaction that will buy back and burn Reflecto. I will use that fee to calculate the burning percentage using simple math. Many people have tried to predict the burning rate for other tokens as well. However, most of them tried to predict the burn rate for long periods of time. The issue with that is that in order to calculate burning percentages, we have to use different variables and conditions that change over time. This means that if I try to predict the burn rate for the next 6 months, the error will be smaller than if I try to predict the burn rate for 1 year. Since I want to keep my error as small as possible, I will only be calculating the burning percentage rate for the first 35 days after reaching a realistic amount of RUSD trading volume. I also noticed that sometimes people use unrealistic numbers in their calculations. On this video, I will try to keep my numbers as realistic as possible. The video will be a little long, but I wanted to make sure that everyone understands this mathematical analysis. Once people analyze the math, Reflecto's price is going to skyrocket. Let's begin by looking at all of the stablecoins trading volumes based on today's date. As you can see, Tether, which is USDT, has a daily trading volume of 53 billion, and Binance, BUSD, has a daily trading volume of about 4 billion. By market capitalization, Tether is the stablecoin number 3, and Binance, BUSD, is number 12. Since I want to keep my calculations as consistent as possible, I will be using their average daily trading volumes, which are smaller than these numbers. The average daily trading volume of Tether is about 50.2 billion, and Binance, BUSD, is about 3 billion. Like I said, I will try to keep my numbers as realistic as possible without underestimating Reflecto's RUSD potential. For that reason, I will use Binance, BUSD, average trading volumes as a reference, which is 16 times smaller than Tether's. Now we are going to assume that Reflecto's RUSD will only be able to get an average of 0.76% daily trading volume compared to Binance, or BUSD. We are talking about less than 1%, which is a very realistic number. After using my percentage calculator, I can see that 0.76 of 3.02 billion is about 23 million. So we will assume that Reflecto's RUSD average daily trading volume will be about 23 million. For those who think that number is impossible, look at stablecoin TrueUSD, ranked number 65. Its current daily trading volume is about 123 million. Reflecto's RUSD is technologically superior, with autos taking gasless transactions, and it's the first of its kind. For that reason, I think 23 million of an average daily trading volume is not impossible. Now, if we assume that RUSD already reached that volume, I will calculate the burning percentage for the first 35 days after that. I will also use the 0.25% included on each RUSD transaction that will buy back and burn Reflecto. Note that there is another 0.25% fee that will buy Reflecto and distribute it to RUSD holders. This percentage will also help to burn Reflecto. However, RUSD will also allow other tokens to create liquidity pools as well, so that percentage might change. For that reason, I will only be using the 0.25% that will remain constant. To create my equation, I will multiply the average daily trading volume times 35, which is the number of days. I will then divide everything by 100 to convert to percentage, and finally I will multiply it by 0.25. After plugging all the numbers into the equation, I get a result of around 2 million. Now, I will use this number and Reflecto's fully diluted market cap to calculate the total burning percentage in the first 35 days. At the time of making this video, Reflecto's fully diluted market cap is around 2 million. Now I will use my percentage calculator again. After plugging the answer from the formula and Reflecto's fully diluted market cap into the calculator, I can see that in 35 days we will be burning about 99% of the entire supply. But wait, we know that's not possible. I must have made a mistake somewhere. Remember, I'm treating all the numbers in my formula as constants, including the RUSD daily trading volume. I know that value cannot be constant, but that's why I'm using the average trading volume. The issue with the calculation is Reflecto's fully diluted market cap. This is a variable that can increase or decrease significantly over time, especially during the early stages of a project. The advantage of performing this calculation using a constant fully diluted market cap is now we know that after reaching the average trading volume with RUSD, something must change in order for us not to burn the entire supply in 35 days, which we know is impossible. The only way to reduce the burning rate is if Reflecto's fully diluted market cap increases drastically in less than 35 days. If you pay attention to the percentage calculator, if Reflecto's fully diluted market cap increases in value, the burning percentage will decrease. So with that RUSD trading volume, the Reflecto's fully diluted market cap will go up for sure in less than 35 days. This is when things become really interesting. We know that to calculate Reflecto's fully diluted market cap, we must multiply its total circulating supply by the current price of the token. So now, by looking at the simple math equation, there are two ways this number can go up. One way is the total supply of tokens goes up. However, since we're using the fully diluted market cap, that's not possible. In fact, we know that we will be burning a lot of the tokens every day, which will bring the value of Reflecto's fully diluted market cap down. And we know this value can't go down either. Otherwise, we will burn the entire supply faster, which again is impossible. The only way the fully diluted market cap will go up is if the price of Reflecto goes up. In order to keep up with the token burn, the price of Reflecto will have to go up exponentially in a very short period of time. Once the price of Reflecto and the fully diluted market cap go up, the buybacks will be smaller, which will reduce the burning percentage. At this point, gains will be incredible for people who already have Reflecto or are buying now, and this will lead the whales to start selling, which will help the project even more. Once the whales start selling, the price will go down again and we will keep the burning percentage high. So at this point, we want the whales to start selling so we can burn more tokens. When a token depends fully on the buying and selling transactions to generate volume, the whales selling is a bad thing. However, now Reflecto will have RUSD, which in my opinion is a super utility. RUSD will generate a lot of money on a daily basis that will be fully dedicated to buyback and burn Reflecto. This will help recover Reflecto's token value and burn more tokens every time a whale sells. Also, remember the buyback and burn mechanism increases volume, which means more rewards, and RUSD will also help the Shiba and Evergrow communities as well. I think that by the time the burn slows down, the adoption of RUSD will also increase with Reflecto's utilities and other tokens using RUSD as a reward token. This should help keep the burning more constant. Also, I'm not even considering the burning percentage already included in each of Reflecto's transactions. Remember that all these calculations I made were very conservative. I really think that RUSD will reach more than 1% of the daily trading volume compared to Binance, BUSD. Why would anybody want to hold BUSD or even Tether when you can hold RUSD and use its auto staking and gasless technology? Reflecto is also creating its own launch pad, and the first project that will launch on that pad is RUSD Reflecto owners will qualify for pre-sale and there will be no need for further action. Remember guys, Reflecto's team are experts on payment systems. They also mentioned that every utility in the ecosystem will be used to support their main token, Reflecto. We will also burn Reflecto on each transaction performed on the DEX. The Gasless wallet, the Launchpad, and I believe we will also be burning tokens with the Play to Earn video game, the Menu.io, and the Influencer Marketplace. I did not consider any of these in my burning calculations. The Gasless wallet will release in early March. The RUSD presale will occur on March 11th, and the Reflecto DEX will be released at the end of March. The Gasless wallet beta testing will start as early as this week. Remember guys, this is going to be the first Gasless wallet on the market. Once these utilities are released, the marketing kicks in and Reflecto is going to skyrocket. Guys, this is just the beginning. See you next time.